ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
It's a gain of 35.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
A first down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. With Nick Bonito not letting him escape there, he was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First down, Denver.
Now it's Nix. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Second down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. They're going for it with Dobbins. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, here's Nix. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A good pickup there on 22.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Nix to the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 13 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
180. Get on. 180. What is it?
To throw is Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain by fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Nix. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Throwing Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 19.
13 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins as the 1st half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Broncos 14, Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Here we go, we're good.
Back to throw. Nix. A short throw to Ingram. Powering his way forward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And it's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Dobbins going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
It's to 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the...
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
Ravens will line up for the two-point
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Back to throw. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
First down, Denver.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That's taken in by Franklin. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here we go, 1st and goal. Harvey is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Ravens 22. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Throwing. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
Alpha, sit on.
Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So